right. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, first and foremost, we want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh
Yahweh
by
by
Hashem,
Hashem,
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shai
Shai
by
by
Hashem
Hashem
Rakakwadash.
Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well and teach well to his younger brothers of GM up in his truth. Salaki. And Shalom to the elect men scattered across the four corners of this earth. And Shalom also to the numerous multitude consisting of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and you Israelite foreigners scattered amongst the heathens, looking like these heathens, man. All right, today we just getting into this lesson, just going into, hey, we're yet this day as slaves, man. Hey, we're still slaves in this captivity, man. Even though so-called slavery was abolished, hey, but hey, what? But we're still enslaved. This is modernization slavery, man. All right, going back to what they were, Emancipation Proclamation was just going for a transfer of property. We went from private property to public property, man. And according to scriptures, man, hey, we will still be what? In captivity, all right, where we were scattered. Okay, so we just gonna get right into it with the first one, Deuteronomy 28 and 68. All right.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And it says, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships."
All right, and this Egypt right here is talking about America, okay? All right, because also what Egypt is also known as the house of bondage. Is that X? You get that for me? Exodus 13:3, real quick. Bob, for sure.
Exodus 13:3.
Yeah.
This Exodus 13:3, and Moses said unto the people, "Remember this day in which ye came out from Egypt, out of the house of bondage."
Yeah, the house of bondage, and bondage what goes into what? Slavery, captivity, right? And we was never brought into Egypt with ships, but we was brought into America by what? By slave ships, man. Okay, so finish that off again.
This is
going to that. Don't worry about that. That was the point. Go to Deuteronomy.
this Deuteronomy 28 and 68. "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there
And
ye
what should we not see? Our homeland, man. All right, keep going.
and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you."
That's right, and no man should buy us, man. Right? Because going back to what bond men and bond women is what slaves, man. All right, and the only person that's going to redeem us is Yahweh Shai, man. All right. So the next scripture I want to get is Leviticus, going back to the law, because they would Deuteronomy in the second law. So go to Leviticus 26 and 14, Bob Shai.
God, I got you. This Leviticus 26, verse 14. "But if ye would not hearken unto me, and would not do all these commandments, and if ye shall despise my statutes, or if your soul abhor my judgments, so that ye would not do all my commandments, but that ye break my covenant,
Right.
I also will do this unto you. I would even appoint over you terror, consumption, and the burning you, the burning you."
Yeah. Yeah.
The burning egg that shall consume the eyes and cause sorrow of heart, and ye shall sow your seed in vain, for your enemy shall eat it.
Right, and that's the point, man. All these curses was just gonna really come upon us. Just going back to what Deuteronomy 28, 15 through 68. The curses for not what obeying and hearkening unto the Lord, Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, because Deuteronomy is the second part of the law, but he already mentioned in the first part. All right, if we don't listen to him, man, he will put all these sorrows on us, and we will be in captivity going through these things, man. All right. So you got a precept, you get it out.
This is Baruch 4 and 6.
Beautiful.
It said, "Ye are sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but
Right.
because ye moved Yahweh by Shema Shah to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemies." But
And who are the enemies, man? Hey, these other nations. Hey, mainly Esau, man. He's at the top of their list, man. The top enemy, man. And the Lord told us to never trust our enemy. And hey, what do our people trust him, man? All right.
What you mean, though?
Yeah, Salaki. Yep. Khan. Yeah, Khan. This is the water.
This is Baruch 4 and 6. "Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, But because ye moved Yahweh Shem Shah to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemies, for ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to the Most High.
That's right, and that's what moved Yahweh to wrath, man, because ultimately we weren't hearkening to him, man. All right, we was doing all type of abominable acts, man, and that's why these curses came upon us. All right, and that's why we get this day in our captivity, man, for not hearkening. Okay, you get that in 1 Kings. Yep. Cause man, we was carried away captive, man, for not hearkening, man. 1 Kings 8:44. Started right 44 real quick.
This 1 Kings 8:44. If thy people go out to battle against their enemy,
This was in the time of Solomon. Come.
and whithersoever thou shalt send them, and shall pray unto the Lord towards the city which thou hast chosen, and towards the house that I have built for thy name.
And this city is where Jerusalem, man, where we from, man. Our homeland. But see, we got carried away captive from there. Why? Because we disobeyed the Lord. The scriptures that we just brought out to prove that. Keep going, though.
Then hear thou in heaven in their prayer and their supplication, and maintain their cause.
Keep going.
If they sin against thee,
If they sin against thee, look what Saul finna say. Keep going.
for there is no man that sinneth not.
Right. There is no man that sinneth not. So, hey, it was already predestined for this to happen anyway, man. All right, everything was already predestined to happen. But hey, we have a redeemer that's gonna save us up out of this hellhole, man. All right, keep going, though.
And thou be angry with them, and deliver them to the enemy, so
Right.
that they carried them away captives unto the land of the
That's
enemy.
the point. Hey, man, we sinned against the Lord, and for that, what He carried us away captive by our enemies. Keep going, though.
And it says, and captives unto the land of the enemy, far or near.
See, far or near. See, we were scattered, across the four corners of this earth. That's why, brothers opened up, Shalom, to the elect men and the 12 tribes that's scattered abroad, man. Cause we've been scattered all across the globe, man. All right. So, what was that verse 46? That really,
That was 46.
yeah, that was really the point. You got a precept?
Yeah.
Come on, you got it.
It's Jeremiah 26 and 4. Jeremiah 26 and 4. And thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, if ye will not hearken to me, to walk in my law, which I have set before you,
Right.
to hearken to the words of my servants the prophets,
And who was Salaki? Who was the law given to? The 12 tribes of Israel. Man, by Moses, man. All right. Keep going, though.
Yep. It said to hearken to the words of my servants the prophets, whom I sent unto you, both rising up early and sending them, but you have not hearkened. Then will I make this house like Shiloh, and will make this city a curse to all the nations of the earth.
Ooh, man, and that's what the Lord, has done, man. What it said, we'll become like a proverb and a byword in these nations, man. They won't recognize us. They won't have respect for us or give reverence to us, man. All right, because we didn't do the first commandment. What said, hearken, Shema. Come, you got some?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Hey, this Baruch 3 and 8.
Ooh.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
We are yet this day in our captivity, man. Sound like Deontay Wild. To this day.
Where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers which departed from the Lord our power.
Come on, man. And you see that, man? The Lord required every pass. We still being chastised for what our forefathers did, man. And we yet this day are subject to payment. Light bill, car note. We got to pay to even die, man. To pay to be even buried, man.
Yeah.
You see? It's crazy.
If I may add, when you go into a subject, it's about force. You
Come
know?
on.
We got Esau Edom, our number one enemy. He's the one that's got his foot on our neck. All right? We still in that yoke of iron. It just is more mental than physical.
Well,
Right.
both. Cause like you said, he gonna force us. Cause if we don't pay our house notes or whatever, he gonna foreclose it, man.
Right.
All right, nail it up with the wood, man. You gotta get out of here, man. You're gonna be what they say, evicted
Right.
by force.
Notice.
What you gotta do,
This Baruch 3 and 9. Hear Israel, the commandments of life.
Hear Israel, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. Hey, hear what the Lord has said, man. His prophets are speaking the words of the Lord, man. Hear, man. Because, hey, he's not speaking from a cloud. You know, he's not speaking from the heavens. You see, he got his men out here to tell you, all right? To let you know, hey, what's to come, man. And we telling you, we yet this day in our captivity, but hey, the Redeemer is coming to save us up out of it, though, man. At the end of it, but you gotta do it.
Give ear to understand.
Start it over, like it.
This Baruch 3 and 9.
Come.
Hear Israel, the commandments of life, and give ear to understand wisdom.
Mm.
How happeneth it, Israel, that thou art in thy enemy's land, that thou art waxing old in a strange country, that thou art defiled with the dead, and that thou art counted with them that go down into the grave, and thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom. For if thou hadst walked in the way of the Most High, thou shouldest have dwelled in peace forever.
Come on, man.
So if you, self-explanatory, if you did what the Lord told you to do, you won't be in this predicament that you in right here.
Come on,
You
man.
see?
That's right. Hey, that's beautiful. Hey, you been doing it to the clothes on that one. Hey, cuz, you got it.
It's Daniel 9 and 9. To the Lord our power belong mercies and forgiveness, though we have rebelled against him. Neither have we obeyed the voice of the Lord our power to walk in his laws, which he set before us by his servants the prophets.
Come on, man. Hey, going back to what I just said, man. Hey, he sent his servants the prophets, hey, to warn us, to guide us, man, to be there real, so we won't go in the gutter, man. You see, in bowling, man, so we won't go in the gutter, man. Hey, that's what the prophets are here for, man. Hey, but 2/3 of our people don't want to hear. All right, so they ain't gonna get the joy of that life that's gonna come.
And they say, Daniel 9:11, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey the voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us in the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High, because we have sinned against him.
Woo!
And he had conformed his words which he spake against us and against our judges that judge us, by bringing upon us a great evil.
Woo!
For under the whole heaven had not been done as it had been done upon Jerusalem.
Come on, man. Hey, that's plain, man. That's plain, bro. For not hearkening the curses that was put on us, Deuteronomy 28:15 through 68, those was gonna be placed upon us, man.
On us to this,
and it's still on us to this day, man. That's what it say. It's a sign.
It's a sign unto us. That's how we know who the children of the Most High is. Us, the so-called Negroes, Black, Spanish, Latinos, and Native American Indians. The great evil, man. What we went through is worse than the little heads BS.
Come
you
on,
know what
man.
I'm trying to say? I want them to take the video down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We had the worst captivity than any other nation under the sun.
That's right.
You know, it can't be compared to nothing tragic under the sun. We had the worst. Why we the Most High people, man?
That's right.
That's why the kingdom of heaven, we gonna be under the blessing this time.
That's right.
You know?
You got it. That's right.
This Joel 3:16. The Lord also shall roar out of Zion.
Salaki 3 start at 1. Salaki. Joel 3:1.
Oh yeah. This Joel 3:1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
All right. That's the southern and northern kingdom, man. All right, you got it though.
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
All right, and what's that, man? All right, then going back to the Lord's judgment. Where you going?
And will plead with them there for my people.
For his people, man. That's possessive, man. His people, the Lord's people is Israel, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Keep going.
For my heritage Israel, whom they
my
have scattered
heritage. Keep going, Salaki.
among the nations.
Salaki, go back to that. To heritage. Read that part again.
Back in Joel 3:2, and will plead with them and there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered
See,
upon.
whom they have scattered, man. Hey, we've been scattered across the four corners of this earth, man. And what, man? We at the bottom. Everywhere we go, man, we're at the bottom, man. The Lord, hey, in due time, he gonna put us at the top, and that time is coming soon, man. We almost at the end, baby. Keep going.
We hit the end.
Yeah.
You know, we We almost out of here.
We almost out of here.
Another day close to the kingdom.
Man.
That's why it started off. It said, in that time.
Come on,
like,
man.
we in that time, man.
Right.
It said, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Mm-hmm.
They have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for a harlot and sold a girl for wine.
Hey man, and they did that. Ain't nothing new under the sun, and they did that especially over here in America, man. Hey, they would trade Jake off for everything, cattle and everything, because that's what they looked at as, man. They looked at it as cattle. You see something worthless, man.
Yeah, you look at the vaccines. You look that up in the etymology. It goes back to cattle, and that's what the elites look at us.
Man.
It's cattle, poverty. But they let you know he a natural born, the F word, a mo.
Come,
He sold us off, sold a boy off for a harlot.
come on, man.
And our women
Off
for
of wine.
wine, for some drink. And he just a natural born mo.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got it.
Good. You got it right.
That they might drink.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's really the point on there. Yep. Go to the next one. That Luke 21 to 20. Yep, 21 and 20. Yep. Man, it's beautiful though, cause like your brother saying, man, we at the end, man. We almost out of here, man. All right, we still slaves, but man, we finna be kings, man.
Yep.
We finna be kings over the earth, man.
You're from rags to riches. And Esau, he going from riches to rags.
Come on, man.
Bankruptcy right there, man.
Yes.
But they let you know, but they were butt breaking,
Man.
goes right back to that, man.
Yep.
You just a
Fucking
man,
mode.
a mode, man. I can't even say the word.
Yeah. You got it, Luke 21.
Bitch.
All right, come. Yeah.
This is Luke 21 and 20. And when you shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies,
Mm-hmm.
then know that the desolation thereof is nigh.
Right.
Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out,
Mhm.
and let not them that are in the countries enter thereunto.
Right.
For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled.
All right. And read the next verse, Baba Kashai.
You know what he's talking about?
Yep. It's going into Titus. When Titus sieged Jerusalem, and we had the 7 AD. Yep, come, because it's been fulfilled. The next verse.
Right. Luke 21 and 23. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days.
Mm-hmm.
But
Those days that the brother was talking about.
7 AD.
7 AD. All right.
Okay, this time now, the Lord gonna protect our loved ones, our kids,
That's right.
He's gonna protect us on that.
That's right.
So they were during the time of 7 AD.
Come.
Go ahead.
For there should be great distress in the land,
Mhm.
wrath upon this people,
That's right.
and they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and
Mhm.
shall be led away captive into all nations.
That's right, and that's the point that I really want to bring out, because we were scattered, man. All right, when we had to leave, or when Titus was doing it, we had to leave our city, man, and flee. And we was fleeing what, to the western parts of Africa, to hide, man, ourselves, because they was trying to kill us, man. All right, they were trying to take us out, just like Esau tried to do the Native Americans, man, Gad, man. With what I'm saying, take them out, man. And that's how you know that's the same people. That same spirit is in them people, man. All right, and those people are who? Esau, Edom, man. Because those were who in their time, the Greeks and Romans, man. Well, that was the Roman Empire, so those was Edomites. But keep reading it, I should like it.
It's back in Luke 21 and 24. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
That's right, and those Gentiles are those Edomites, man. All right, and what their end is about, their end is at the end, man. No way to put that. That's a better way to put this.
Salaki.
You get it? Yeah. You get it?
Man, I think it's Zephaniah 3 and 18.
22.
Yep, here it go, 3 and 19. This is Zephaniah 3 and 19. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee,
Mm-hmm.
and I will save her that was halted, and gather her that was driven out.
Mm-hmm.
That's Jerusalem.
That's right.
And I will give them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame.
Come on, man.
And at that time will I bring you again, even in that time that I gather you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth.
Come on.
When I turn back your captivity before your eyes, said the Lord.
Come on, man. Come on, man. From rags to riches. Come on, man. Man, from slaves to kings of the earth again, man. Back where we belong, man. All right. What you got it though, what?
Jeremiah 22:13. Woe unto him that buildeth his house. by
Woe.
unrighteousness.
What is woe? Destruction. All right, destruction. Keep going now.
Yeah, woe to him that buildeth his house by unrighteousness,
Mm-hmm.
and his chambers by wrong.
Right, and this Esau, man. These the characteristics of Esau, man. And what else he do, what?
That using his neighbor's service without wages,
Come on, man.
and giving him not for his work.
Come on. That's Esau to the fucking T, man. How he did with our ancestors. All that labor we put in, one paid for it, man. And tried to give us the worst of the worst, man. I'm
Right.
talking about what Jake loved chitlins, pig intestines. You hear me? What we turned corn to cob to grits. You know what I'm saying? That's what he tried to pay us with nothing, man. And he still do that to this day, man. Work the shit out of us for $10. You see? Come on, man. That's Esau. Those are the characteristics to him. But in the beginning, it said, "Whoa," and that's what's about to come to this devil, man. And he's about to be our slave in the kingdom, man. All right. And what we gonna do unto him is gonna be righteous, and it's gonna be double because he deserved it, man.
Right.
Why? Get the clarity. We're gonna end it with it.
This is Revelations chapter 13, verse 9.
Come.
If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Hey, Shema,
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
come.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Come on.
And here's the patience and the faith of the saints.
Come on. And who led us into captivity over here in America, man? Hey, you so-called white people, man. You Edomites, man. All right? The devil, man, who the Bible speaks of, man. And who was killing us, man? Hey, you Edomites and you other nation, man. All right? And guess what? Hey, the same thing is about to be done unto y'all in righteousness, man. And we patiently wait for it, man. All right? So, hey, with that, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. Hey, once again, we want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well and teach well to his younger brothers in the truth. Peace and love to the elect men scattered across the four corners of this earth. And shalom to their numerous multitude consisting of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and you Israelite foreigners scattered amongst the heathens looking like the heathens. All right, shalom.
Shalom.